went to Essence's birthday dinner. But Essence came on my live 3 weeks before the birthday dinner and invited me and asked me to do her makeup. I told her, of course I would go and I would love to do her makeup. I went, I found her a gift. I saw her in another live and she said, it's my birthday week, AJ, da da da. I said, Essence, I got you a birthday gift. I'm coming.
You did, but AJ, you never confirmed. You did not confirm until the day of. When
I confirmed every time you invited me, I said I'm going.
No, you never confirmed in any inbox. Go to your inbox. You didn't
inbox Essence. Every time I talk to you on this live stream,
I'm not going.
I told you I was going. I even was planning to do your makeup
on the live, and I'm in the middle of a reservation is different. That's why I sent it to Susu and I said, Susu, please send this to AJ because I need to know. That was my text message. You said you was coming, but my point.
Hold on, because that's not fair. That's not fair what you're doing.
It's not fair that this is what you're doing. Hold on.
You are saying that the confirmation that I gave when you invited me and
if you give me a confirmation
when I said I would do your makeup, when you came back over here and I said, don't forget when you came back over here and I said, Essence, don't forget, all you need is your foundation shade.
Correct. But
and you said, oh no, AJ, oh no, my daughter is gonna do my makeup. You just gotta come. All you gotta do is show up. I said, well, okay, I'll be there.
AJ, I had inboxed you. AJ, I inboxed you. You didn't respond to no inbox. It was Saturday. I still reached out to you that Friday. How can I have a verbal confirmation of you doing my makeup and you're not telling me you're coming to the hotel? You're not telling me where to come to, even if I have to bring foundation. You didn't give me any details, AJ. You didn't say, Essence, I can do your makeup.
Can I jump in here since I was brought up? I'm looking at the text message you sent me on Friday, June the 13th. It says, hey, boo, can you text this to AJ? It literally says, Essence birthday dinner. 6/14, hold on, 6/14/2025, 8 p.m. at the restaurant and lounge.
Correct, because the time had changed.
I sent it to her.
The time had changed, but my point is that...
So that's not looking for confirmation. You literally gave me the address.
So I'm talking about the makeup. I ain't even on the dinner right now. AJ just mentioned makeup. AJ, you never told me what time you were going to do the makeup. You never told me where you were going to do the makeup. You only told me that I needed to bring my foundation. Even in that last live that I was in, I still said, AJ, where? Go to your check your text message.
Now listen, I was on mute and I heard you. Now I need you to hear me, Essence. You and me have an actual factual relationship, I thought.
We do.
And so I never asked you for $1. I was gonna just make you look all beautiful just like your daughter did.
It didn't have anything to do with money. Where that's coming from?
Amazing. So the rest of it I didn't think had to be this formal, let me send you an email out to let you know, when a whole week before your birthday, you came over here a week before. And I said, don't forget, you need your foundation color. And you said, oh no, my daughter is going to do my makeup, but I still want you to come. And I said, of course. Okay, that's great. I was excited for you. Your daughter doing your makeup for whatever photo shoot thing you told me about a whole week before. So there was no need for us 2 or 3 days before to link up and have a conversation, because wherever I was, you could have came, or wherever you was, I could have came. It was just for makeup.
Okay,
so I wasn't thinking that. I mean, you told me a whole week before, so I guess you're saying I needed to have reached out to you within the week before that. So 2 weeks before the event to level out what a hotel, where we would do the makeup at. That doesn't make sense to me. You knew I was coming.
But I was
the
still
whole
late.
From invite, you knew I was coming.
But AJ, I text you and
let me ask you a question. Let's say you didn't know I was coming.
Let's say neutralize. Put a pin in y'all.
No, wait, I can't. I'm at work. I'm at work.
Let's just say you didn't know I was coming, Essence. Why was that important? That you didn't know
I still had to confirm how many people I was coming. They literally canceled me the first time. If you bring Ty Dolla in here, you can ask him. Ty Dolla had to call and get the reservation back. when you said that you weren't, when I never heard from you, and I text you, I said, AJ, are you really coming? Look at your text messages.
Okay, my
And you
question
said,
is, my question.
it got brought up in another live. I didn't even mention AJ.
Okay, but my question is simple.
I didn't mention
Did
it
you
at all.
know?
This came
Did
up.
you know? My question is simple. Did you know that Peach did not want to go if I went?
No, I did not know until that day. I told you that.
What?
We talked about it. You asked me at dinner.
Wait,
Remember?
so you did not know that Peach didn't want to go until the day of?
Correct. It was on the 14th.
So then,
Can
why would you and he have a conversation about the context of our beef? Why would that
We
matter?
didn't have the conversation. I saw it on Mommy Money's blog today. I had no idea anything about you trolling him about being Cookie and all of that. I didn't know any of that until I actually saw the blog today when he was speaking on why he did not come to my birthday dinner.
I didn't troll him about being Cookie, but
I don't know what you
Can
did
I ask
with
a
him.
question? Can I ask?
And
a
I
question?
asked Peach why he didn't just tell me that.
So was Peach a part of the head count of your
Yes,
dinner?
he was.
Okay, so why are you not mad at him for not
I'm not mad at all. Who said I was
Okay,
mad?
hold on. Why isn't the issue that Peach waited till the day of your birthday dinner to then say he's not coming because AJ's coming, right?
Well,
which then hold on, which then would have docked you and your dollars and your cents because you're saying that you get docked for every head count that don't come, right? Why is that not more important than the person who did show up when you gave a number out? And she was present.
Okay, first of all, I'm not upset. I'm not sure who bought that bone that I was upset.
Why are you not speaking on Peach's side of things? Why are you speaking on the person who did show up for you?
First of all, I didn't even know this was a conversation until you text me.
It was a conversation because the conversation was had on last live before it even came here. So the conversation was already one that was being had without said party.
What live are you talking about?
Who was not live earlier today? Where did we get the information that you said that she wasn't invited? Or you didn't know she was coming?
Okay. The only thing I said was I also got blocked because AJ and Trina came to dinner. That's all I said. It wasn't no conversation I had.
Oh, Trina too.
Yes. It wasn't a conversation. That was the only thing that I said. Roll the clip. That was it. And then somebody
So did you not know Trina was coming into the night of too?
No, he knew Trina was coming, but
so he was never planning to come.
He was coming. They were going to be cordial. He said that on the live. Go to Mommy Money's page and go to her blog and just listen to what he said. He said it all in the live. I never mentioned that I was mad at you, AJ, or him. The only way I found out this was because of Mommy Money's blog, and I actually listened to it. And it titles why Peach didn't go to Lady Essence birthday dinner. I was never upset. I haven't even mentioned this.
Yeah.
It's so important to mention that AJ did not.
Please stream Nitra. AJ, they tell you
karaoke, and I know
I'll tell you what I do know, Essence. I am absolutely stunned at the fact that you even mentioned it clearly out of the clear blue sky for absolutely no reason.
That I got blocked because you and Trina showed up to my dinner. That's something that has to
so maybe we need to hear it because maybe there's miscommunication.
That's all I said. That I got blocked.
Okay, so now that I'm listening to it, it's just sounding like Essence was saying it's because you two were going.
Right. That's all I said.
Essence was talking about you per se in a negative way.
I didn't even mention AJ. That's all I said. That was this morning. Where's Trina? Bring Trina Laugh over here.
So we need to hear this because I don't want this.
Laugh said she was going to download the live. She did say that today because that's all that was said because a bad bone was taken to Miss Nitra that Laugh was talking shit about her and Laugh was not.
Okay, so what Honey is saying,
I don't even care about any of that because honestly, I don't talk to Peach. I could care less.
Yeah.
I didn't know me and Peach had bad blood. I could care less. Like when we was going over who Cookie is, we went down a whole list of people. So in the comments said your name, I said Peach. I don't know. I don't think it's Peach, and we move right along. So if that's trolling Peach, then okay, fuck Peach. I don't really care. Like it's not that deep.
Thank you, YNV. She was in there this morning. I did not mention you in a bad way. So whoever is bringing
for you to even say that you didn't know I was coming until the day of, to me, Essence is a little bit.
Let me tell you something.
Crazy.
The way I roll in the highway, I have to have a RSVP, a text or something. You didn't text me until
you got the something. I said yes 5 times.
But that may be good. But AJ, just because it's good,
I even told you a week before that I had you a gift already.
AJ, just because you know how many people on this app say they had a gift.
That's a something. You
but
said
do you
a
know
text
how many
or
people,
something.
But do you realize how many people have said they may have had a gift or had something for me?
Listen, I could have texted you and still not came. Ain't that what Peach did?
But my point is, AJ, he told me he wasn't coming. In his text. The text. But my point is that you're here, we're here, because somebody came over here and said that I said something ill will. I'm assuming. But I'm telling you, my only statement, and this is on
Essence, I believe you.
My only statement is when Laugh and them mentioned about getting blocked.